tried this several times, and this time it is a go. This is Braden.
Hello there.
He is the new cook at your load. He's been with us for a couple of months now. So when you guys get ready to come back, you'll see new faces. You have a new nutritional coordinator. Her name is Jody. She'll be in a few minutes to come and say hi to you guys. But today we're going to do a one-pot creamy sun-dried tomato pasta. It's a cheap one-pot thing. It's like $1.06 a serving, $4.22 for the recipe. So we're going to get started, and with him being the new cook, I want to show off his mad skills he has in the kitchen.
Well, let's not go too far.
And so we're going to get started, and like I said, it's one pot, very easy. First thing we're going to do, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 cloves of garlic chopped when it gets a little melted. And while he's doing that, we have a lot of new recipes and menus coming up for when you guys come back. We're working on some new stuff, some new foods, and we will be doing this video off and on. You never know what you might find. If somebody would like to have a recipe of their own, please feel free to get in touch with Blair. She's the new assistant coordinator here. You all know her as the nutritional coordinator, but she's the assistant director now. Get in touch with her, you can get in touch with me, and we'll see what we can do. Just don't give us anything real crazy. So he's going to take this and he's going to saute that garlic until it becomes fragrant. So we've already got this place smelling like garlic already because we've already made one of them so you can see it after we're done.
It's just like Olive Garden in here.
It smells like Olive Garden. And we're using a convection oven. So on your own stove, you would just cut it up, or a convection stovetop. I'm sorry, you looked at me real crazy.
No.
And so on your own stove, don't cut it up, to where you can get your garlic to saute real good. So you might want to cut that one up a little bit.
Absolutely.
There you go. So once it gets fragrant, we'll go to the next step. And so Braden, while you're doing what you're doing, tell the nice seniors of Shiloh something about you.
Well, a little bit about me is I enjoy fishing. That is one of my favorite hobbies in the world. It's easier to do at the beach than where I'm originally from, which is Asheboro, North Carolina. Little hometown, probably about 20,000, 25,000 people. And that's probably where I learned to cook the most at. I lived all over the United States. I lived in Colorado for a little bit. So there's a lot of Tex-Mex inspired cooking when I cook. But fishing, hunting, and probably a little bit of collecting of different items, watches, shoes, whatever I fancy pretty much. That's a little about me.
I wish you could smell it in here. It smells like garlic. It's really, really, really nice right now. So we're going to go to the next steps. So you're going to use 8 ounces of fettuccine, put it in there dry. If your pan is not as big as ours, you can break it in 2 and use them as, or you can leave it whole, however you can do it with. You're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you're going to use sun-dried tomatoes, and they come in different little things. These are pouches, and you're going to add 4 ounces of the tomatoes. And you can just, so they come in little pouches, they come in jars, and these seem to be the best because they're a little softer. And so you just put those in. Chop them up first because they come julienne. Just chop them up a little bit.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't have to be perfect. If you'll find out anything at all, when I cook, we make mistakes. We just go with it. It ends up great. You're going to put in a half a teaspoon of basil, dried basil, and ground pepper to taste. So whatever you like. If you like a little spicier with the pepper, you can do a little bit more. So it's just a taste.
Fantastic.
We're going to take that up to a boil. You're going to stir it around, put it into a bowl. And I do need to turn the heat up on it too. Oh, you go ahead and try that. And while that's doing, I'm going to bring Jody in and let you meet her. So, Braden, carry on and tell me.
Absolutely. So besides cooking, I would like to hear what y'all enjoy doing. So as soon as y'all get back in, tell me what you grew up cooking, what you enjoyed eating, and we'll try to work it into our menu. So we look forward to including everyone, and this is an easy way to do it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, ta-da! This is Jody. She is the new nutritional coordinator. She's doing a great job. She's been here for about 3 months now, 4 months. 4 months. And when you see her out, please make her feel welcome.
Hey y'all.
And not to slide anybody behind the camera, we have a new transport person. Her name's Tammie, and she just come on about a month ago, and she's doing a great job. And we're really enjoying having her with us. So you're going to have a whole new crowd here when you get here, but believe it or not, it's going to be great. So, Tanya, would you like to come over and say hi? And this is Tanya.
Hello.
So you will see her around too. So she's one of the newest ones of the Charlotte team. So that's us.
That's our crew.
That's our crew. So we can't wait to have you guys back in here. So this has come up to a nice ball, and you stir it around. And the great thing is that it is one pot. You don't have to cook your fettuccine first. You put it in raw, and it just smells so good. I really wish we had smell-o-vision, but since we can't, just take our words on it. It smells wonderful.
Fantastic.
You can take this, and once it's done, it's going to be creamy. You can dip you some breadsticks in it. You can do a whole lot of
Garlic
stuff.
bread.
Yeah,
Oh,
garlic
my
bread would be
goodness.
awesome with
Oh.
it. If you want to add something to it, add you some rotisserie chicken chunked up. You could put a little ground beef in it. If you want to, beef it up a little bit, you could do it. So while we're waiting a little bit, I'm going to tell you that one serving of this roughly costs about $1.06. The whole servings, the whole menu serves for. It's about $4.22, give or take. And it has 387 calories, 51 carbs, and 13.5 grams of protein. So it isn't the weight conscious kind of stuff, but it's really good. So if you wanted to beef up the protein, put you some chicken in it. You can put shrimp in it. Shrimp would be really good in it.
Fantastic.
So it's another endless possibilities of what you can do. So now that it's stirred up, the pasta's getting really good. You're going to add 2 ounces of cream cheese to this. And you cut it up in cubes. And I'm going to step out and get the meal.
Sorry.
You're going to let that melt.
That's fantastic.
Once that is really good and melted, we're going to add 8 ounces of whole milk. Now, here you can cut some of the calories if you'd like to. You can use 2%, 1%. Me personally, I would probably go for the heavy cream, but that's just me.
It sounds happier.
It sounds happier. But you're going to use 8 ounces of whole milk, and you'll put that in after it kind of melts up. And you're going to, when you get all that melted in, you're going to add 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese.
That's fantastic.
I love the one pot things. Not a lot of dishes to wash. It's easy. Total cook time is 20 minutes. Total prep time is 30 minutes. And if you kind of just throw everything in there, you probably cut that down to less than 30 minutes on that.
Absolutely.
So that's going to set, and it's going to simmer a little bit longer, but we've got a finished product here that we've already done.
Oh,
And I've already your tongs.
Absolutely.
It's creamy. It's thick with cheese, and I think we've already tried it. It's good. And this is what it's going to look like. Like I said, if you could add some shrimp to that, some chicken to that, it would be awesome. So that is what we've got for this week. I will try to post the recipe so you can get the recipe from us. And we'll see you again next week. You never know. If you have something you'd like us to try next week, something that you'd like to try but you never have, let somebody know. We will do it.
absolutely.
And just don't give us any possums or skunks. But anyway, you guys have a great time. Be safe. Can't wait to see you again in a few months. And we're out of here.
Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.